Do you have a hobby like when you were a kid that just felt like magic? You just loved it so much and it just brought you so much joy, and you sort of just let it go as you grew up, and you know, it never came back? For me, that's RC cars.
This is so cool.
Half a year ago, I decided to pick up one just like for fun, and because I was like bored, and it was so much fun. That thing was cool. But there was one problem. Because it was a budget racing car, the only thing it was really good for was speed. And when it comes to traction and steering, I actually had a slight problem with steering when I would turn. In a nutshell, the steering was pretty bad. Eventually, I just sort of gave up, because in order to get a properly good performing high-speed RC car, it's actually very expensive. I mean, you can get fast cars for really cheap with brushless motors, but if you want to get an all-rounded good driving experience, you actually have to spend quite a lot. But then after a while, I remembered this other category of model cars: crawlers. So crawlers are different, right? The whole experience is different. For track cars, it's for fast, it's for speed and precision and stuff, but for crawlers, you kind of slow down a bit.
This is insanely entertaining. The really good thing about this is that I can control this thing with one hand.
And you know, this thing just brought me so much joy. I don't know why. It was even better than the fast RC car, just because of, I don't know, it's like the essence of RC driving.
Range test.
Vroom.
Can go around this far. You know, it's like I'm a kid again. I'm at a park with a car. Like, what the heck?
After testing it at the park, I decided that the car was roadworthy and that I would take it on the real deal, the real trail.
I've always wanted to do this. I'll admit, it's a bit hard driving and filming and hiking at the same time.
Wow, you're so good at
multitasking.
multitasking.
But this is just a whole different experience. The best part about this is for sure, like, when the terrain is really rough and you just see it like go over all the slopes and the rocks and the sticks. It's so satisfying. It's insane. When you have terrain like this, that's like slightly more uneven. Just watching it try and go on and off. It's just so satisfying. At least to me, I don't know about. Maybe this is really niche, but it's so fun. I'm also trying to measure the range here to see how far this thing can go before it runs out of juice. I'm telling you, if this thing was waterproof, no hesitation, just right in there, but it's not, so.
And the coolest part about this is that it was a hobby that was just long gone from me, and it just came back, and it's like so nostalgic.
You know, it's almost like these roads are made just for this. Let you drive through this with the freaking RC Jeep. This old guy just smiled at me. It's so wholesome. It's getting pretty dark. I'm just gonna pack up and head home. Yeah, I'm not carrying back down the path when headlights. When it can drive itself back. Sometimes I wish this thing could just drive itself. You know, I just have to get an RC Tesla for that or something. Well, guess what? It's out of juice, and we managed to pull 2.3 kilometers. Not bad, but well, I have to carry it. So. Oh well, let's go. Okay, just a few thoughts on this thing. It's honestly really fun. I'm sure you can tell I'm having lots of fun driving this. But the speed honestly could be better. Like I find myself actually having to slow down my own pace just to like not overtake it. I mean these things are not designed for speed, unlike my last car, obviously, but still could be a bit faster. A really good thing is that the speed doesn't seem to decrease that much as the battery drains, but at the same time I think maybe 2 kilometers isn't that much, or maybe it's a lot. I don't know. This is my first crawler, so it's a bit dark and probably not that safe to have my attention divided right now.
So yeah, while I haven't given up on the, racing car category, like I do want to get one day and do it properly. But for now, crawlers are great and I hike a lot, so crawlers fit my other hobbies well. This whole video is, not really a review of the crawler or the last car. I mean, both cars are fine. The crawler is great, but it's more about really exploring things. Even when things are weird, even if it's like, I'm the only person I know in my dorm who has a Jeep in his room who would hike and drive with it. It's try weird things. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying crawlers are weird, but let's be real. Like it's kind of nerdy. But yeah, just go out there, do things that make you happy, and remember the world's a big place, and you don't have to just stay at home and watch YouTube. You can get out there and do something fun. Okay, this is one of my first videos that's like a combination of a vlog and sit down A-roll. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and be happy.